Hiya, welcome to my simple guide to Cerydra. Let's get started. Cerydra is a wind harmony support that benefits characters who use skills as their main source of damage. Her basic attack deals wind damage to one enemy. Her skill applies a buff to one ally called Military Merit. Doing this will also grant Cerydra 1 point of charge, capping at 8 charges. If the ally with Military Merit uses a basic attack or skill, she will gain 1 charge. Cerydra will also gain 1 point of charge if the ally uses their ultimate, but this can only be used once per battle. When Cerydra reaches 6 points of charge, the ally with Military Merit will have the buff upgraded to Peerage, and dispel the target of any crowd control debuffs. The ally with Peerage will gain a 72% crit damage and skill damage boost, increase all type res pen by 10%, and will trigger Coup de Main, which copies their skill and forces the ally to use the skill again at no cost. Cerydra's ultimate gives her 2 charges, deals wind damage to all enemies, and if there are no characters with Military Merit on the field, she will grant the ally in the first position Military Merit. Cerydra's talent makes it so that characters with Military Merit gain an attack boost equal to 24% of Cerydra's attack. She will also deal 1 additional instance of wind damage equal to 60% of her attack whenever an ally with Military Merit attacks, triggering up to 20 times, but resets whenever she uses her ultimate again. Lastly, her technique gives Military Merit to the current active character at the start of battle, and will make that character use their skill once without consuming any skill points. In short, use Cerydra's skill on your main DPS as often as you can for more charges, so you can go into this gold chespy state for more damage. If you are very low on skill points, then using a basic attack occasionally won't hurt. She isn't like Sunday or other action advancers, and where she needs to constantly be using her skill. Lightcone options. Cerydra's signature Lightcone gives her a massive attack increase. Her ultimate will now recover 1 skill point, and her skill now gives an additional skill damage increase. Her Lightcone is good but not necessary because she has great free-to-play options. Other 5-star options include Robin's Lightcone. The easiest and best free 4-star option for her is the new event Lightcone. It gives her a 32% attack increase, and whenever Cerydra uses her skill, her attack increases by 16%, stacking up to 3 times at max superimposition. This makes it easier to meet her attack cap requirement even at a 4-star level. Alternatively, if you can't get this Lightcone in the future, these are the other 4-star options. For Tomorrow's Journey, and of course Dance Dance Dance, just know that the attack cap on her trace ability will be more difficult if you run Dance Dance Dance, since it doesn't provide attack percent. Relics, Planars, and Substats. Her best Relic and Planar sets are Sacredos and either Broken Keel or Lukshaka. You want to run an attack chest piece, attack boots, attack sphere, and either attack rope or energy regen rope. So I always recommend getting attack boots over speed boots unless you can't hit your desired speed breakpoint. Attack rope is better for most teams and especially Phainon teams since you don't need to use your ult that often. Energy regen rope is a decent alternative to other teams outside of Phainon, but I still recommend attack rope for general use. For substats, you want to have a minimum of 4000 attack in battle to max out Cerydra's crit damage trace ability, and a minimum of 140 speed to hit 160 speed. The reason you only want 140 speed is because of her other trace ability, which allows her and the teammate with Military Merit to increase their speed by 20, effectively allowing you to run her at 160 speed comfortably. Best teams. Cerydra has 2 best in slot teams, the first one being the Phainon team. So Phainon, Cerydra, Sunday, and any sustain or Bronya for sustainless. I'll put Phainon's other best in slot teammates here for you to look at if you don't know them. The other team comp is with DPS Anaxa, and it's mostly the same as the Phainon team. Again, I'll put Anaxa's best teammates for you to look at if you don't know his best in slot teammates. Unfortunately, outside of these 2 teams, Cerydra isn't best in slot in any other team. But if you still want to use her, then just choose any DPS that relies on skills as their main source of damage, like the Herda, Maide, Archer, Jingliu, just to name a few. Just know that her performance will be suboptimal outside of Phainon and Anaxa teams. Vertical investment. Cerydra's Lightcone gives a massive 64% attack increase. Her ultimate will now recover 1 skill point, and her skill now gives an additional 54% skill damage increase to the target for 3 turns. Since her light cone is a generic skill damage boost, it's a nice upgrade that benefits all skill damage based DPS, but it's not too crazy over her free to play options. Cerydra's E1 gives the ally with military merit a 16% defense ignore, and when military merit upgrades to peerage, the character additionally ignores 20% defense, but only to skill damage. Also, when Cerydra uses her skill, the targeted ally regenerates 2 energy. Her E1 is great for defense ignore stacking, and the small energy regen is nice. This is the best vertical investment if you're running her with Phainon, because Phainon's signature light cone also ignores defense, and the 2 energy regeneration gives him more core flames. Lastly, Cerydra's E2 gives the ally with military merit a 40% damage increase, and while the ally has military merit, Cerydra's damage increases by 160%. This allows her to be used on more teams since her E2 provides a large generic damage increase. Do note that she functions perfectly fine without Eidolons or her light cone, so if you don't want them, then you don't have to pull for them. Just make sure if you are vertically investing that you prioritize the ones that fit your preferred team comp. Closing thoughts. At the moment, Cerydra is the most niche support in Amphorius. She's basically the sparkle of Amphorius and doesn't have many teams and where she can shine. I wouldn't be surprised if they released future characters that work with her, just like how they did with Sparkle. But you shouldn't pull characters based off of what characters they will work with in the distant future, because nothing is certain and you might not even like that future DPS. So if you like her, then pull her, and if you don't, you're not missing out on much outside of a few comps she can be played in. Thank you for sticking around to the end, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!